they are ramping up the censorship already. The FBI came after the Libertarian Party's Facebook page.
Whoa, what?
Why?
Oh, yes.
What did they say?
They told us that we had been compromised by a hostile foreign government. So I filed a FOIA request immediately. This happened right before the convention. I filed a FOIA request and they came back and said, no, you don't get any documentation beyond what we've said because you're still under investigation. This is not a joke. I've had 2 calls with the FBI, so has the party's attorney.
And so what's happened with the Facebook page in the meantime?
Nothing right now. And,
so you still have control of it?
Technically, we went in and I had staff call and get on the phone with Facebook's IT support. The access logs have all been wiped, so we can't see who's logged in and logged out. And
hostile foreign power.
When we pressed and said, we need to know who's logged in and out, we're changing our passwords and doing all of our IT safety checks, they said, talk to the FBI, my friend.
And the FBI said, we'll tell you nothing because we're the government and trust us.
Correct.
Yeah, it's FBI. What do you think? We're Putin supporters? That was like 2 years ago. We're Hamas supporters now.
Right.
Keep up.
So they are definitely cracking down.
That's big news.
I love that the Libertarians are...
Has this been publicized?
It's been yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
I talked to some friends on the Trump team, and they said you have to go public with it. It's the only way to protect yourself is to go public, or they're going to try to shut you down. Mm-hmm. They know,
and they're gonna claim in November the Libertarian Party was compromised by Russia and helped Trump win.
Yes, they're trying. They're trying already to shut us up.
I love that the idea would be that the anti-government party was working with somebody else's government.
Right.
Like, I don't think they totally
Well,
know
that's the
are.
funny thing, by the way. I mean, like the joke I was making, but like how much I've just gotten called, like you must be a Putin supporter, a Hamas supporter, or whatever, and you're like, I don't have to support a foreign government to hate my own government. Like I could just be against. Like what the criminals in D.C. do. It doesn't mean I'm for that any more than I was for Saddam Hussein.
It just bums me out because America's like so awesome, but we have this like, it's like a brain slug attached to our head.
Yes.
Yeah. And we can't get off. You know what I mean?
Well, look, I mean, there's something about that though, right? That it's like, it's ultimately why a lot of libertarians embrace anarchism. It's that there's this problem that we kind of found through running the experiment of the United States of America, right? Where the whole story is that America is the smallest, most limited, constitutionally constricted government of all time. And this produces the wealthiest society that's ever existed. And then, because the society is so wealthy, the government can just leech right off that. And then now, at this point, we have the biggest government in the history of the world.
It's like an elephant, and I just feel like I'm following it with a shovel. That is the role of the LP in this election.
There's a video, I don't know if you've ever seen, but you'll want to share with the entirety of the Libertarian Party, where this guy, was it Gray Plays Games or whatever? Serge, do you know this one? There's a guy who plays video games, and there's a game, I think it's called City State. It's been a while since we talked about this. And it's similar to Civilization. You build a city-state. You determine if you want high taxes or low taxes, high policing, low policing. And so he decides to do a playthrough where he's like, I am going to make just total chaos. No government, no taxes, nothing. People can do whatever they want. I don't care. It's going to be a disaster. And as he's playing it, what do you think happened?
I don't know. Did it work out great?
Ski resorts popping up everywhere,
Awesome
skyscrapers. Yeah. He was like, what's happening? There's no poor people. There's no crime. Oh my God. And this video went massively viral. He thought by not having government, it would be crime and chaos and
Mad
disaster.
Max.
And then he's like, I'm building another ski resort. And there's just building mountains and ski resorts everywhere. Everyone's living in just pure wealth.